Hey everybody, how's it going? Oh, what the fuck? Sorry. I just looked at the on-screen, the donation goal thing. I see it has severely fucked up. Why does it do that? Didn't it do that like a few months ago too? It's gotta be like a conversion rate thing. Because I know some people are donating in like in different values of money, you know? But like if you look at it, 1,126.3750502896. How the hell did that happen? Whatever. Oh, thanks, Voss Boss. Let me hit the heart thing on that and read that. What is good, brother? Longtime fans started watching you with Pokemon runs and your team training series. Hope all is good. Gunter is the best wrestler today. Changed my mind. Hashtag kick that baby. I don't know if I want to argue with you that Gunter is the best wrestler today. He's not my personal favorite wrestler today, but I do think he's like top 10 in the world right now. I'd put it that way. See, thing is, I don't really watch much WWE.
Bet I can smash that.
Bet I can smash that. I don't watch much WWE anymore. I watch lots of like NWA, TNA, AEW, New Japan. Like I watch all kinds of other stuff. But I have seen lots of Gunter. I saw him lots as Walter, and he was awesome. I still do see him as Gunter sometimes. You know, I tune in for like WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble and stuff, and he's always still amazing. Shocker, I know, the guy who's been amazing like his whole career is still amazing. He's just your guy? No, he's awesome. I probably will watch the Rumble today. It's just I don't have Netflix. So I'll just use, you know, watchwrestling dot whatever their URL is now. I don't even know when it's on. I assume it's like early afternoon, right? Because it's in Saudi Arabia today, and usually the Saudi shows are on a lot earlier in the day. I'm looking forward to the Saudi Rumble. I can only assume it's gonna be fucking insane. Like the last time they did a Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, there was a lot of weird shit in it because the Saudi princes kept requesting stupid shit. So those shows that always end up being really entertaining because of that. Except for that one time. Oh my god. Wasn't it in Saudi Arabia that The Fiend randomly lost to Goldberg, was it? Oh, I hated that. I really hated that. I was always a Bray Wyatt guy. Fucker, I wasn't just a Bray Wyatt guy. I wasn't just a The Fiend guy. I was a Husky Harris guy. Oh my god, I used to even watch him when he was, what was his name in FCW when he had the mask? Something Sullivan? No. I don't even remember what his ring name was at the time. I remember he was doing the stunner. And he came into that generic theme everyone had. I even thought that character was kind of cool. I don't know, I've always liked that guy. And then he got fucking murdered by Goldberg in like 20 seconds. God, that was so unnecessary. Oh, hi, Sabu. Hold on. I gotta get a blanket ready on my lap for Sabu. Go away, printer software. What was that? I just had like a text box for my printer pop up for a second, then it went away really quick. Huh. Come on. You want up? Come on. No, you're just gonna stare at me? Come on. Oh, here we go. He jumped up. he's sniffing the end of the microphone. Oh, no, he wants to leave. Okay. He doesn't like when I'm talking a bunch while he's on my lap. And unfortunately for him, I'm gonna be talking a bunch. Alright, let's get rid of the memes and stuff. I don't really have a ton of time today for doing a super long pre-stream. I kind of just want to get going with the game, you know? Yeah, Noonie. Sorry, he keeps staring at me. And my worry is he's gonna start trying to scratch my chair to get my attention the moment I start streaming, even though I just put out fresh food and water for him. And I know he was eating because he came down, so... Oh my god, he wants pets. Oh, big pet Noonie. Okay, I'm gonna hit record here and have a little water. There we go. Oh, I gotta move the chat a little bit. There we go, that looks better. Okay, doing an intro for the YouTube recording. Oh, I gotta move this. There we go. Sorry, something was in the way of my microphone arm. Hey everybody, welcome back to some more RimWorld. I have been awake for like 30 minutes. I am exhausted. I basically just woke up. Let's unpause it there. I basically just woke up, fed the boys, ate like half of my overnight oats, and now I'm streaming. Because I know I don't have a whole lot of time today, so I gotta get this in early. On the last episode, we had a couple people join us as like charity work, and one of them asked to join the colony. That's Hand of Fate. So we still need to convert him at some point. I think we're like a day and a half away from that. 16 hours. We're 16 game hours away from Millie Girl being able to try and convert again. It's probably gonna take like a season or two to convert him. It's way harder to convert someone after they've already joined you. It's easier to convert prisoners. Okay, well, son, I see you're excited for the Royal Rumble. My girlfriend has never watched a Royal Rumble before, so I'm kind of excited to show it to her. I don't have Netflix, so, and I don't have anyone that has a Netflix account that has offered for me to, like, buddy up on theirs. So I'm literally just gonna use, like, that Watch Wrestling website. Plus, I don't exactly want to give them money for the Saudi Rumble, you know what I mean? But, like, I don't really watch much WWE nowadays. I just watch the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. So, I want to watch the Royal Rumble. It's usually the funnest match of the year. And by that, I mean, for the last several years, we've all complained about it because it wasn't as good as it should have been. Who knows, though? Maybe this time it'll be really good. You never know. Sorry, I have a barbarian at the gate right now. Yes, Sabu. Sabu is standing next to my chair, staring at me. Now, he jumped up on my lap for like 10 seconds earlier, so he doesn't just want lap time. He's liking the pets I'm occasionally giving him, and I'm worried that if I'm not paying enough attention to him and too much attention to the game, that he's going to start trying to scratch my chair. Basically what I'm saying is this is FNAF 2, this is Five Nights at Freddy's, and I need to occasionally lean over and wind the music box, else I'll be jump scared. Was that the worst mechanic ever in a FNAF game, by the way? Was winding the music box? Because it just guaranteed that you never spent any time on any other camera. You didn't get to appreciate any of the cool scenes, any of the pizzeria. God, wow. Low food is right. How much do we have here? Like 300 rice. Oh, by the way, I know that the Royal Rumble is apparently going to be on really soon. But, like, I'm not watching it till later when my girlfriend gets home, so please no spoilers in the chat. There we go. And I want to haul these, because we actually are cutting stone now, so I wanted to be closer to where they're cutting stone. He just... Ninny? Do you want lap time or what? Because I'm at work right now. Hi. I bet the Royals will rumble. What, like the Saudi Royals? Now that would truly be a Royal Rumble. If the... Okay, so every time they do an event... Okay, don't scratch my chair. Every time they do an event in Saudi Arabia, apparently the reason why they're always so fucking weird is because the Saudi princes will make, like, requests of people to show up in, like, the Rumble and stuff. That's why, like, at the Greatest Royal Rumble, which was a 50-man one, and it was in Saudi Arabia, there was just some random, like, sumo guy that no one knew, and no one knew I was there, and he was barely in the match, and then he got eliminated from it. And apparently the word is that they asked for Yokozuna to be there, but Yokozuna's already been dead for, like, 15 years at that point, so they just had to get a different sumo guy. Like, what the fuck? So I look forward to what insane bullshit might happen, what surprises. So I want a Royal Rumble where one of the Crown Princes decides, hey, I want to be in the match. Just to see what happens. Then it will truly be a Royal Rumble. The first time having a monarch in the match, and not just a King of the Ring. Oh my god, how long until they have a King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia? Must be a full moon making Seppu act up, maybe? Yeah, he's gonna turn into a werecat. Nini, how about I pull your cat trees closer? Yeah, you want up here? You're easier to pet up here, and you're less likely to scratch my chair. Nini, come on. Oh, he's like so half awake right now. It's like how I feel. Oh, bulk goods trader is showing up. That's great, actually. Okay, so some of these have been built now. Oh, right, I forced him to. I'm gonna have to set up a bigger stockpile zone in here, just for the stuff that only works on the floor, you know? For now, this will have to do, though. I should probably have a shelf by the wood fuel generators that just has wood. That seems like a good idea for just, you know, cutting down on travel time. The one who touches them will be eliminated. Yeah, but, like, literally. Man, it would be really annoying having to climb over that plant just to get in and out of the lab. I should probably pave that a little better. Well, you know what? We do have the stone now, right? Ah, God, my pinky knuckle, my left hand. Sorry, it's been really aching lately. It's always been like a bad knuckle, but I don't know. It's been bothering me more lately. Okay. Animalist slabs. Oh, this must have these guys of the other religion. Yeah, they have a totemic animalist style, which I actually quite like those. You can get a lot of really cool looking things out of that. Interesting. Inspired recruitment. Oh my god. We'll successfully recruit the next prisoner regardless of difficulty or resistance as long as they're not unwaveringly loyal. Well, I guess we're getting a skull very soon then. Ooh. For 8 days. Okay, I can just let that happen naturally. Who's the best at social? Is it still Supnado? Yes. Go trade with the trader. Where's the poll? Oh, I forgot to do a poll. Guys, what do I do for the poll? Any ideas? Any ideas for the poll? I guess I'll, while you guys come up with that, I'll look at what the bulk trader is selling and buying. Okay, meat, berries. Yeah, they've got some leather, I've got some leather. Normally I would sell them like Psychite tea and wake up and stuff like that, but we actually require holding on to a lot of that Psychite tea now. Is this a poll? Why N? They're selling some shitty tribal gear. Oh, I can sell them our poor quality and tattered clothing just to get it out of storage and make us a little bit of money. This one's already kind of beaten up. I'll sell it. Poor quality duster, that can go. Okay, okay. We make a little bit of money out of this. We don't really have much money in the first place. Is there anything we actually want to buy from them? Herbal medicine? We're growing lots already. Meat? No. We could buy rams and sheep. You know what? I do want that. But we can't afford it. We'd have to sell a little more. Sell the wood, solid 300? That's a good point. Yeah. And, like, we can recut the wood so easy. It's a little bit of labor. Yeah, we'll do that. That got us some sheep. And that's a big Game Boy job, isn't it? Okay, yep. He's got that marked off to go rope the sheep and bring them to the pen. Incinerator, what are you doing? You're refueling a passive cooler. How about while you're here, you set up some of this fence wall? Okay, and she's hauling that to the shelf blueprint. That's fine. You're also hauling to the shelf blueprint. Okay, I didn't know they could work together like that. By Ram, I thought you downloaded that. Oh my god. I do not trust the red-dressed man. Me neither. Oh, Millie Girl can use her ability again. She's gonna cook some meals. Cool. Well, after you're done doing that, you're gonna... I hold shift there and queued up Converting Hand of Fate. Might want to force the recruitment attempt. I probably should. It's this guy? Yeah. Oh. Interacted with 2 recently. Gotta wait. I should probably strip this guy of his really good quality clothing so that we can have it. And then we'll just give him something new, you know. I do want to keep him fairly happy because I don't want him, like, breaking, you know? We gotta start putting art in the prison as well and get a real prison. Ooh. Polkamy, will the red-dressed man betray us? Yes, no? Ooh, let's do that. I mean, you say betray. We already... Wow, only dropped from 100 to 88. That's gonna be hard. You say betray. He already, you know, we put him in prison. It's not like he's our colonist. Would it really be a betrayal if he tried to break away and get his freedom? I don't know. We can leave this door open. No need for that extra bit of travel time. Adam Jensen is in the bottom left smiling. Yes. Smiling Adam Jensen. Cursed smiling Adam Jensen. Oh, there we go. We just got this done, so let's deconstruct that so that they have access to more food. There we go. Now there's enough nutrition growth. We're good. That was a genuine concern. You know, we gotta keep expanding the pen. Don't even get all the wood back. Can you haul this? Just because, you know, someone's going to have to do it. Really? You're only going to pick up 3? You're not going to pick up the rest of this? All right. All right. Okay. Did we finish? Yes, we finished the drug lab. Now, what can we make? Smoke leaf joints, flake, yayo. Okay. Was yayo or flake the more dangerous one? Known for destroying lives, communities, and entire societies. I think flake is the more dangerous one. Yeah, exceptionally addictive. Yayo. Yeah, not as addictive. we're gonna do this until we have 10. And it will pause when satisfied, unpause at 4. Cool. And I want a small shelf right here. Cool. Okay, so we need that on hand so that we can make go juice. If I remember right, go juice does use that. Oh, just got some more art done. I'm gonna put it in the prison now. And again, we do need to make a real prison at some point. Maybe I gotta start mapping that out. It's just, I know I'm gonna have to do more bedrooms soon, because we're maxed out on bedrooms right now. So, maybe another row of bedrooms up here? What do we have? A lot of marble? Limestone? Equal amounts of both. Okay, here's what we do. Let's plan this out. So from here to here is 7. Okay, yeah, that works. We will cap that right there. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Pull that. And... yeah, I'm gonna just start putting in some of these walls then. This can be wooden, because I know this is gonna be on the interior of this thing. Now these bits are gonna be external for a little while, I think. So I will make that outer wall out of stone. Here we go. There, there's 3 extra rooms put together. Oh man, I can hardly see my monitor right now. It just got really, really sunny outside, so it's completely backlit right now. This studio is really dark. It gets very little sunlight. It sucks. Sucks pretty bad. Or just use marble for everything because it's pretty. That's true. Limestone has a decent beauty stat as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Led to a social fight. Ow. Wait, isn't this guy Sorry, no, he's a Starjack. Wow. Our dude tried to convert Alexis, and now they're in a fist fight. Fuck. Okay, they stopped. How bad is this? Wake up addiction. Crack in the jaw, some bruises. Alexis, bruises. Fuck, guys. You're wasting our medicine. We're out of good medicine. We only have herbal medicine now. God, okay, Supnado, can you tend to them, please? Yeah, they just got into a big fist fight. Is that our first social problem, I think? Man, and that's with the bonus we had. Oh, I guess she still had some medicine on her. Now she's got to go get some medicine, some herbal. Finish tending to the wounds. It's not super important you tend to wounds that aren't bleeding, like, you know, bruises and whatever, but it does help them heal. A lot of blood on the floor in there. You should use leader abilities more. I was actually just thinking about that. Because the whole reason I didn't use the leader speech yesterday is because we already did the festival. But I should probably do one today. Successful leader speeches are good. Keeps people happy, and I think it gives you development points, something like that. Which is important. If we make rooms out of more beautiful material, should I get it because I need a better room than everyone else? I think you do have a requirement for that, don't you? Greedy. Yeah, you're the first person to get stuff like that. That's why we have a sculpture in your room. Very impressive rec room is making everyone happy. Unforgettable festival, extremely comfortable, recreation, burning passion for my work. You got a lot of buffs right now. Your target mood is really, really high. You do want a cape, though. I forgot about that. I do have it on the work list. It just hasn't gotten done yet. How many dev points do you have? Like 6, I think. Not many. Ooh, see, everyone's sleeping in a little bit. Like me. Guys, why do they always do this shit? They left the pants in the door, so the door is just left open. Fucking hell, guys. Oh, right, I forgot. We sold all of our wood. I gotta set up more wood cutting. Duh. I don't want the generators running out. They got about a day and a half left. Big Game Boy will be on it, I'm sure. Although he's doing the rice first, which is really important. Also, we're using a wood-fueled stove as well. Hey, dark mode. Use the inspiration while you can. There's 8 days, don't worry. And Skull's asleep right now. There's no way he's not going to try to recruit him within 8 days. The pants in front of the doors to deter predators because the pants are stinky. Ah, you see, it's a smart tactic. Clear outdoors. This. I'll keep the elephant out. Oh, cool. There, he's trying to recruit him immediately. We're good. So we're gonna get a new person in a moment. Probably. Unless something weird happens. There we go. We got Skull, also known as the first name we see in the chat. Davis Ranger. There we go, Davis, you're back in the game. And you're good at shooting and mining. And you could be good at plants, too. You'll get there. And I do want you to get there, because we need help in the plant department. Hunting, plant cutting, mining, yeah. Oh yeah, you should be R mode. I recognize the display picture. Alright, Davis, we have got to put an extra button-down shirt and pants on the list. And we need to get you a weapon. Here we go. Recurve bow. You can have that after you drink your tea. There you go. All right, you've got your recurve bow. It's not amazing, but it's okay. Okay, what's everyone up to now? Cutting a lot of trees and hauling a lot of wood. I mean, that's pretty important. A lot of people must be pretty much out of work because I'm noticing a lot of people are, he's resting, okay. A lot of people are hauling the wood, like, right away, which probably means they don't have anything else to do but cleaning and hauling. Oh, this got done. I gotta clear that. I want it to be important, and it is just for, like, drugs. Here we go. Oh, looks like they already made some, yayo. Yep. Alright. I gotta be careful about who's allowed to do what here. I gotta be really on top of that. I don't want people who shouldn't be using it, using it. Right now, the only people allowed social drugs are the people with a dependency or a fascination. Because I know the people with the fascination, it's going to be hard to keep them away from it anyway. Okay. They are working on the marble walls there. The wood, has it been hauled? Why do I not see wood on my list here? What's that under? Here it is. We got a little bit. Grand total, we got about 500, counting the stuff that hasn't been hauled in yet. Hey, look at that! Yeah, there we go. She's immediately hauling it to the billiards table. That's what I was waiting for. Oh my god, I'm sure Big Game Boy appreciates finally having someone to help him in the fields. Davis doesn't have great plant skill yet, but he's got a passion for it, so he'll learn it pretty quick. This is gonna really, really give Big Game Boy more time to work with the animals. Oh, thank God. Plus, with how often we need to recut these trees that are growing all over the place, we really do need multiple people working on it. You know, we're at that point where I think we could very safely do this thing. Probably wouldn't be that hard now. Man, I wish we had gunsmithing already, but we've had to take a diversion to get Go Juice production, and that's required a lot of research just to get the prerequisites, you know? We're still working on it, though. Wonder if this guy will end up joining us. I kind of get the feeling he might not. Oh, he likes that he's holding a recurve bow. Apparently it's a noble weapon in his religion. I didn't know that. Well, that's good. Small mood buff. Alright, please do not botch this billiards table. We've been trying to make this shit forever. We're really trying to improve the rec room. Public execution. Needs better clothing. Yeah, isn't he the one with tattered apparel? He is. Tattered shirt and pants. I mean, I'm making clothing. Hand of Fate right now is working on a shirt. Incinerator's making more art. Nope. Stash of Treasure, Glitter World Medicine, Unknown Threat. It's pretty far away. Yeah, I'm not interested. Hey, normal quality. I mean, that's fine. That side of the room feels so dark. Apparently it's lit, though. Oh, this part over here is dark, though. Well, let's get a light over there. Oh, and we need to get a power line up here. Oh, fuck. I didn't even consider this. I have a cooler right there. Okay. Alright, alright. We're gonna have to leave this part open, then. Don't know why I didn't notice that earlier. But that's fine. Fine. Decent amount of Glitter World Medicine, though. Yeah, and Glitter World Medicine is very valuable. It's great for if you have, like, a really horrible disease, or like, a really, really important surgery. Stuff like that. Okay, we have some wood now. Let's, get another row of, shelving in here. We'll do that for now. I'm not gonna fill it all the way to the top because of this whole thing, but I'm probably gonna just knock down this wall soon. That was just a temporary thing at the start of the game anyway. Oh, sorry, I was trying to stretch out a little. I have not been awake very long. A little under an hour? Something like that? Oh, when it's nighttime in the game, I can barely see. Let me turn the light on, like the overhead light in the room. That's slightly better. Barely. Hey, can we talk about the elephant just outside the room? No. Not allowed to. Gonna have to expand that pen soon. Davis, do you not have a bed? Oh god, I think you actually don't. But then why doesn't it say there's no beds? Huh. Normally there's a warning for that. Unless he doesn't care. No, there's nothing here that says he doesn't care. Yeah, that's weird. Well, we have spare beds, right? Yeah, good quality. I guess we're putting a bed somewhere. Fuck, we don't really have anywhere to put it. I guess he's gonna be sleeping in the dining room until we get him a bedroom. Oh, right, there's this. Let's move that in there. This is why having a backup barracks is nice. Yeah, we haven't really had a chance. It was only very recently that our labor problem became less of an issue. There, Davis has a room now, and we're gonna start, you know, hauling stuff in there. Making it a little nicer. Getting a floor. Sewing area. What's he set to? Oh, he doesn't have his thing set up yet. Oh, oops. There we go. There we go. Cool. They have their orders. What's Alexis working on? Art? Is he also good at art? Yes. Oh, okay, just not the main artist. Well, it's nice having multiple people who can work on art. I think we're getting near that point where I should start paving some of the roads outside. We're cutting stone at a pretty decent rate now. I love that they can chat while they research. That's nice. Keeps them a little happier. Oh, yeah, we can probably move this stuff now, can't we? Let's, reinstall some of this. There we go. Subnato's putting the floor in. Good. And hauling some of that out of the way. Good. Let's expand this dumping zone a little bit so that they have a lot of room. No door to the dining room? Yeah, we have a door to the dining room. It's just we leave it open. Okay, low food is true. We gotta haul this. Davis is up there. Good. Hey, Incinerator, can you haul the rice so that we can cook? Because right now we only have survival meals now. I don't like that. Millie's cooking right now. Good. Where's she going? Researching? We still need to make a lot of meals. Missing 2 raw food. But I'm seeing... Okay, I guess it requires more rice than that. Alright, Incinerator, keep hauling the rice. Also, we need to do more hunting. There, just marked a whole lot for hunting. Hand of Fate's cooking, there we go. Ducks join! A group of ducks have wandered in and joined. Okay. Do they count as pen animals? I believe they do. Yes, they do. Okay. Well, Big Game Boy just got a whole lot of work to do then. Animal handling needs to be a higher priority for him, I think. Now that he's got help with it. Davis is out hunting. Good. Get us some of that good meat. Plus, we could use more leather. Gotta make sure we're really on top of our clothes, you know? We're gonna need a lot of leather for that. Okay, Hand of Fate is getting more cooking skill. That's good. Clean the kitchen after that meal, just in case. Don't want food poisoning. That'd be pretty tragic. Rope those ducks. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Actually, with small animals like that, I think you can rope multiple at a time. Yeah, he's got a bunch of them roped. Oh, he's got to wait for them to finish mating. Okay, there's 2 more ducks to rope after this. Okay, he's got most of them. We're gonna need to start growing hay, aren't we? Just so that we have extra for them. And in case of a cold snap. Hey, Arnold. Na, 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 na. Oh, God. It's this again. It's like the last RimWorld playthrough. How many people do we have now? 3, 6, 9 people. I think it's time we make our food goal 30. Unpause at 20? Unpause at 15. We have tons of animals. We do have a lot of animals. If we start getting really excessive amounts, we'll start slaughtering some of the older ones. We can set up an auto slaughter thing for that. It's on the pen marker, I think. Yeah, auto cut. No, not auto cut. Food? Animals? What's that under? Animals here? Manage auto slaughter. That's what it is. Oh, we're pushing the limit of nutrition growth again. We should probably set some of this up. Now, I don't know the meta on like the best way to do auto slaughter, but adult male ones getting slaughtered seems to make the most sense. But we don't have like an excessive amount of any of them. I guess ducks, maybe. I feel like you don't need more than like 2 or 3 adult males of most things, but we don't have more than 3 of them, you know? If I did like 3... never slaughter the elephants. There we go. Have that set up for when more grow up, I guess. There we go. We already have Davis's bedroom done. Do we have another spare bed in here? We do. Torrential rain. Again. Well, we're setting up more bedrooms. Millie Girl's studying. Good. Let's start reinstalling more of this. And I'll move this table as well. Their eating table. We're moving everything out of this old lab. This is going to become a little hospital. Although we could use it as a prison if we really needed to as well. No, I don't think Retro can haul yet. Where is he? There he is. No, he hasn't. It's been very hard trying to teach him any of this stuff. It's hard to train an elephant, believe it or not. Just arrived what I missed. Not much. Skull joined us. Became Davis Ranger. We had an inspired recruitment. Try to convert Millie Girl. Yeah, that didn't work very well. She resents the conversion attempt. Yeah, well, Millie Girl's our religious leader. So, it's gonna be pretty hard to convert her. Okay, I'm thinking tomorrow I do a leader speech. How long do we have our buff for? Unforgettable festival for another 2.5 days. Okay. Wow, that is quite the torrential rain. I took a mint. That's the whole speech. I do love how the rain looks in this game. It's pretty cool. Busby's up early, cleaning the house. Always appreciated. Consuming meal. Davis is hauling steel. That rhymes with meal. Hauling meals. Playing poker. By himself. I hope they're enjoying the billiards table. Very impressive, somewhat rich, pretty, very spacious, slightly dirty. We have a pretty solid rec room for being pretty early game. Is my character woman? I think so. Yes, you are a 48-year-old woman. So what weapons does everyone have, and what are Davis Ranger's skills? Davis Ranger has a recurve bow, normal quality. He's really good at shooting with a burning passion, also really good at mining, and he's learning how to be good at plants. Other than that, fairly useless. As for weapons, it's not great. We got a rifle on Millie Girl, a revolver on Soup NATO, and I think that's it. Everyone else is using bows or an axe. Yeah, or that, like, neurotoxin crossbow, the nerve spiker. Yeah, like, we only have 2 firearms. Because we've mostly just been attacked by tribes. Like, they're not dropping any guns. Oh, we got another sculpture. Beautiful barracks. Cool. We're gonna take this and put it in the lab. How much more art are we doing? I'm bumping it to 15. I'm loving how quick we're making art. Oh yeah, I need to up my duster count, don't I? Yeah. Although Cape is a higher priority. Is it Millie Girl who needs that? Yeah, Millie Girl needs a cape because she's the religious leader, and that's the apparel for it. I need some more water. Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Oh no, my enemies have bows instead of guns. Well, if they had guns, they would drop guns, and then I would have guns. That'd be pretty sweet. So much hauling to do with all this steel. There's still 500 of it out here. Oh god, nutrition consumption's above growth again. Fucking hell. Oh, am I really out of wood? Again. God damn, okay. Yeah, haul that. Gonna cut all that down, and then it's not that short of a trip. Okay, we have no building going on right now outside of this room. And that's all wood, which we don't have yet. So I'm gonna start putting down more flooring. I'm gonna do flagstone. It's ugly, but it doesn't really matter if it's outside. And this is just for movement speed. This is this count as, okay, packed dirt barely lowers movement speed. Good to know. I mean, okay. If you're optimally putting down flooring, they usually will move faster if they're moving diagonal. Like they're not gonna just like zigzag and follow a path, you know? So something like this makes more sense if it's thicker in the middle so they can cut through. It looks a little weird, but like it works. They're probably also gonna cut across here. I don't know. We'll see what their pathing looks like after we put down a lot of this flooring. And we can fix up the pathing from there, you know? Okay. Just setting down some very basic pathing between high traffic areas. Won't take long to build. Don't know how good the pathfinding got in 1.6, but it got better. Yeah, pathfinding got a lot better as the years went on. Oh, can convert again. Go ahead and convert Hand of Fate. And I'm sure he'll resent it. Oh, we got a raid attacking immediately. only 2 dudes. Maybe I gotta up the difficulty soon. They both have spears. Yeah, they both have spears. This one's a teenager. This one's 31. Bad at melee. Decent at melee. Fast walker is scary when you're dealing with a melee person. And they're a Neanderthal. They both are. Who are kind of tanky, right? Yeah, robust. Strong melee damage. Aggressive. Okay. We're gonna get the whole crew ready up here. Except for Big Game Boy, of course, who can keep tending to the animals. I'm congregating in here, by the way, because torrential rain, so I'd rather be prepared indoors first, and then walk out as they get close here. Here we go. Let's get you in front. Here we go. Now, how bad is our aim in the rain? Yeah, Millie Girl, who's a really good shot at 11 with a very good weapon, with a hunting rifle, only has 39% chance of hitting. Not great. Do you not have Rim HUD on? I don't even know what Rim HUD is. Oh, kidney shot. Okay, that's a kill. Okay, he's sneaking up the side. Let's, change our positioning here a little bit. This is better. Oh, headshot with the stun thing. Nerve spiker in the torso, too. Oh, no. Wow, he's impressively tanky. I'm gonna back the gunning crew up. There we go, we're good. Didn't take a single hit. And we're gonna dig a couple graves. Okay, that was really easy. I think I probably should up the difficulty soon. Now, the game automatically will throw more dangerous things at you as your colony gets bigger, but I feel like that was much too easy for this size of colony, so I'm gonna up the difficulty. What menu is that again? I'm assuming that's in gameplay. Storyteller settings. We're on adventure story. Let's strive to survive. And we'll bump it up again after that if it continues to be too easy. That's the great thing about this game is you can modify those things on the fly, you know? So the game will start being a little bit rougher on the events. I thought it was weird, like we weren't getting enough raids. Normally we get more raids. Then again, I think last time I started Strive to Survive and then I bumped it up. But I don't really remember. That was a long time ago. Okay, Subnado, can you prioritize the wall lamp? The spare bedroom. Oh, good quality art. Already put art in there. There's art in here. Let's improve the dining room more. I do believe that gives a mood buff to everybody having an impressive dining room. Having impressive public spaces gives little mood bonuses here and there. And they're not huge, but they do add up. And MTV stream to put on while I do some challenges. I hope you have fun. Speaking of challenges, today is Saturday, which means in 3 hours, the next Pokemon challenge will be up, which is, let me double check, it is Pokemon Gold with only electric types. Goes up in a few hours. It has already been up for a little over a week if you are a YouTube member or a patron. Oh, thanks, Armode, for the $5. I appreciate that. I remember we got a massive raid a couple times last LP, like the one we lost at the bear. Yeah. Doing a 3-day Majora's Mask run now. When you say a 3-day Majora's Mask run, do you mean like trying to beat the whole game within a single 3-day loop? I mean, outside of the time where it forces you to go back in time. Actually, is that even possible? Okay, well, okay, here's the thing. I've watched some speedruns of Majora's Mask, but they're very old ones. Like, it was probably like 6 years ago that I watched those, maybe a little longer. And back then, I think the strat was you only go back in time 2 or 3 times. Try not to play the Song of Time after the prologue. Okay, good luck. I'm guessing you're using the song that slows down time as well. Majora's Mask is fun as hell. That's my favorite Zelda game. Man, Incinerator's so much faster than Hand of Fate. He's a jogger, right? No? No, I don't know why they have such a speed difference. Moving slow. Oh, because he has a deficiency of Go Juice, that's why. Well, we're getting kind of close to having that research done. But as we've had more and more work for people to do, they've been doing less and less research. It's possible to beat the N64 version in a single 3-day cycle, but not the 3DS version. Ah. Timing on the first day is very tight because you need to get Epona. Damn, getting Epona on the first day must be really hard. Hold on, to get Epona, don't you need to blow up the boulder for that? Because you need the boulder to the ranch to be gone before the 3rd day to get Epona, right? Because you had to do the alien invasion thing? Okay, let's set up this hospital a little bit. Now, the hospital is going to get a lot fancier later on. But for now, just something like this will do. I mean, it can't be symmetrical no matter what. Gonna have to just deal with it being ugly. You need the explosive from the Goron village. Yeah, that's not easy. Go to Woodfall, get the bow, go back, get Goron and fire arrows, go back out of Snowhead, get the powder keg. Holy shit. Do all that before 6 p.m. day 1. That's brutal. Man. No, that's really hard. That's like a lot of footwork to do in one day. I haven't played Majora's Mask, like, seriously since I was, like, a teenager. Last time I, like, played it, like, just a little bit was probably a few months ago on the Switch. I would have played just a little bit, and then, you know, a couple years before that I played a little bit, but it was basically just the prologue, you know? I probably should stream through that game one day, though. Or let's play it. I don't know which. Really like that game, though. You know, I never beat it as a kid. I got, like, tons of the optional masks and stuff, and I got far. I did literally everything plot-wise you could that didn't require beating the water, I almost called it a water gym. I played too much Pokemon. Though it's not the water temple, but, you know, it's like the equivalent. I got stuck in there. I never beat it. And it wasn't until I was an adult and I was watching Games Done Quick and seeing the speedruns that I realized I missed a room. My problem was I never found the room that had the ice arrows. I got everything else you could, and I did literally all of, like, the, you know, the 4th area, the valley with the ghosts and all that. I did literally everything there that you could that didn't require having already beaten the other temple, obviously. So I never got to do that temple either, because you do have to beat the other temple to get in there, as far as I'm aware. So literally everything in the game that you can do and every mask that you can get without having beaten that water temple place, I did. But in the water temple place, for some reason, I went back to it like several times, and I never could figure out where the ice arrows were. Now, mind you, this was back before it was as easy to Google these things. Like, it, you know, I'm talking about Last time I was really seriously playing it, I was probably like 15, 16, and you couldn't just look up a YouTube tutorial for everything back in those days, you know? Oh, conversion, nice. We've converted Crowther, the weird guy we don't trust. Now, he's unwaveringly loyal. He's also a Neanderthal, huh? We could make him an intern. He has a lot of will. I'm gonna tell them to reduce his will, but we're probably gonna sell him one day. Yeah, he's got a high price. We're probably gonna end up selling him one day, but we'll reduce his will until then. Strictly speaking, that means you got through the graveyard canyon and nothing else, I guess? I think so. I remember I did the thing where you get the skull mask thing, and I think you talk to the generals or whatever. I don't remember if I did the thing where you find the mummy guy in the basement. I don't think I did that, because I don't think you can get that far without beating the temple. I know of that thing, obviously, but I don't think I did that. See, that's the hard part, too, right? Is I know so much about the game now that when I'm trying to remember back to half my life ago when I was 16, I'm 33, so that was half my life ago, I'm trying not to conflate my memories of what I know about the game now with what I actually did in the game back then, because it's obviously not the same. But I do know for sure that I never beat that gym. That temple. not a gym. I should have done 2 space between. Can I build? Oh no, reinstall. Cool. I'm gonna move these a little so that I can do one there. One there. God, that looks so ugly. I hate it. It's gonna have to do though. Incinerator, can you just move that? It took you that long to move a stool? There we go. Just rejoin the channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Majora's Mask is your favorite game. Replay it every August. No, back to front. Yeah, that's a great game. I want to note that Majora's Mask... Oh, sorry, I read that one. Since getting to Iconic Canyon proper requires the ice arrows or a very tight hookshot trick. Okay, well, I definitely didn't know the hookshot trick. Shoot Frenzy. Ooh, shoot Nanny. Whoa, there's a tiger right here that's unconscious from extreme blood loss, death in 2 hours. Finish that thing off. Let's re-eat tiger tonight. Oh, good thing I noticed that. I was just checking her to see if there's anything we want to hunt. Damn. Hey, Davis, can you, reserve by Busby? Okay. Oh, Busby's right there. He'll go finish it off. It's already unconscious, so he can just kind of slit the throat. The crazy thing is I think it might survive otherwise. This is bleeding out in 2 hours, but the bleeding's almost gone. And I do believe bleeding ends on its own with large animals like this, but nah, we're finishing it off. Nice. Gonna have some nice tiger skin for tailoring. That's pretty cool. By the way, we're making 2 tool cabinets. Each one costs 200 steel, so they are not cheap to make. But we have a lot of steel out there, and we have a lot more we can mine. And the tool cabinets increase the global work speed of all of the workbenches around it. So that speeds up the art, the stone cutting, the everything. So it's very valuable. Each one speeds it up by 6%. You can only have 2, so 12% total, which is pretty noticeable on things that require a lot of work, like art. So if we look at this, is there a thing here that says how much? There we go. Work speed factor is 112 because of the 2 tool cabinets. Sweet. It's gonna save us some time. Saved time means we can spend more time on more important things. There, gotta cut more wood. Never want to run low. Here building? Oh, okay. Yep. They're building the hospital. This is now a hospital. Ugly, but you know, we're working on it. If we make some beautiful beds, it won't stay ugly, but we're probably gonna need to put some art in there. Interesting, my messages aren't showing on stream. Oh, are they not? I see yours. I don't have like any special options on the chat bot or anything, so I can't think of any reason why they wouldn't be showing. The last one did. Oh, okay. Weird. Some messages are getting censored? So, okay, I see them in the YouTube chat. It's possible. No, I'm not on top chat, but even if I was on top chat, that wouldn't affect what shows up on screen. The on-screen chat, it's not like what I would do in the old days. In the old days, what I would do is I would literally screen capture the chat, and I would chroma key out the background and put my own, like, my own half-transparent background in, and it looked really nice. Nowadays, I use, like, a bot that hooks up to the chat and automatically inserts the chat in. Because it can combine chats and it's a little easier to work with on multiple platforms and whatever. Not that I'm streaming to multiple places at once. I mean, I don't need to tell it to go between a YouTube chat and a Twitch chat when I'm streaming on one or the other. This one is hooked up to both at all times. But yeah, I don't have any control over that bot beyond, like, or that chat bot thingy. Beyond, I can tell it to, like, have a auto censor thing, but I don't. So I don't know why some messages wouldn't show up in it. I do know occasionally it just fucks up and it won't show the chat for a little while. I don't know why. Hey, Boomer. Do until you have. I kind of want to start making simple helmets soon, just so that we have a little bit of head protection. Are we out of slate? We are out of slate. We do have a lot of slate chunks, though. I wish I could put slate chunks on, like, a shelf. Oops. Small. No, I need a small. Couple small ones for cut stone, just so that he doesn't need to. That's the wrong spot. That's the art bench. Thank you. Let's stone block. Copy, paste. There we go. We keep stone block right here now. That means it's less travel time for whoever's cutting the stone. Man, you know they don't have much to do when even Soup NATO is working on the hauling. What we need is more people out there researching. There's so much research to be done. We're getting close to Go Juice. Then I want gunsmithing, which I think is cheap. I need machining, then gunsmithing. The machining's kind of expensive. The gunsmithing itself is cheap. Kind of shocked we're not in the pre-stream an hour in. Yeah, well, I don't have a whole lot of free time today, so I just had to get going with the game after like 10 minutes. Was it 10 minutes? Yeah, 12 minutes. Apparently 12 minutes after I went live, I was already playing the game. That's like a record, legitimately. That's like a record for at least the last several years. My pre-stream often lasts like an hour. Oh, that's fun. Just hanging out. Hanging out with the family, having ourselves a party. Brownie points if anyone gets the reference. I see we just harvested some dyes there. Let's get... Is it not in here? Is it under production? No. Styling station, it's under ideology. Okay, or, sorry, ideology. Ideologion is what it calls it when it's a belief system. Where do we even put this? Like, what room would this make sense in? I guess I'll put it in the workshop just because I don't have a better spot right now. Is Adam Jensen a permanent addition? Maybe, maybe. Oh yeah, didn't I mean to do a leader speech? It's almost nighttime now. We'll do a leader speech in the morning. How's our food? I just want the rice plants, though. We have, like, decent food to cook up still. The hunting really helped. Yeah, hunting all those boars really helped. It also got us a lot of leather, which is pretty nice. Cape still isn't made. Do we just not have enough fabric? Wow, it requires... Oh, 80 fabric. Okay, I thought it required 267 for a second. I was like, what? Why? Who's our best tailor? Is it Ben? No one's gonna get that one. Oh my god. It's Busby. Well, Busby's just been cut in stone, cut in stone, cut in stone. Yeah, we don't have 80 of any individual kind of leather, I guess. Well, I could go hunt 1,000,000 monkeys. That would get me some. I don't think it's the best leather, though. Chinchillas. I do like the chinchilla fur. It sells well. Look at that. Cutstone pile's looking good. I mean, they use a little bit of this path, but, like, they're still just kind of cutting across here to save time. What if I made an ugly limestone path right there? Alright, everybody get your sleeping in, and then after your recreation time, we're doing a leader speech. How's the prisoner intern doing? Well, we only have Crowther now, who we are reducing his will, but, like, he's got a lot of will. Oh, God, Mad Boomalope. Hold on. Oh, it's really close, too. Scramble the troops. We gotta kill this thing fast, and we need these guys awake to put out the fire. Whoa! One-shot it. Got a neck shot. Okay. Here we go. And everyone but what? Incinerator? Is Incinerator the pyromaniac? He is. What a great coincidence that that would end up being his name. Alright, that wasn't a very bad fire that time. And we can butcher it. Get a little bit of meat and leather. Yeah, that was pretty safe, actually. Oh, more art. Hospital? Or was there somewhere else I was gonna do first? I do want some art in the kitchen at some point, so it's a better work environment. You know, we don't have any art in here beyond those little, like, pots I stole from outside. Having a nicer looking workshop would be nice, because we have people working in here a lot of the day. Can you clean the workshop after you're done eating? Just because I want your work environment to be nicer. Also, we really need to put in flooring here. It keeps it always dirty if we don't. I think it's bridge we need. What's that under? Structure? Bridge. There. And we're low on wood again. I want to cut stuff near the storage, obviously, but options are limited. All right, he's cutting trees. Good. Okay, what do we construct next? Maybe we do the prison? Let me look at my list here. I want to look at my building list. So we have housing, we have a rec room, I'll strike that through. Kitchen and freezer. Wait, hold on. Fabulous Freebirds. We have a hospital now. We don't have a containment room. We have a storage room. We don't have a temple or a throne room. Expand the pen? Oh, yeah, that's a quick and easy thing. I should do that. You're right. There's an easy expansion we can do to it. And I'll put fence gates in the top and bottom of that as well. There we go. They're working on that pretty quick. Thankfully, wooden fences are very quick to put together. Sometimes it's a better idea to do stone fences, though. Oh, yeah. And I need to do the leader speech. Yay! Look at that. Look at the quality on that. Easy. Takes place at a ritual spot. Can I, like, pick a specific place for the speech? Leader speech can be done at a table.
Bet I can smash
Bet
that.
I can smash that. If I did it here, it's an 86. If I did it here, it's an 82. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it in the rec room then. Oh, we can do a conversion ritual. Oh, no, that's the other religion, though. Okay. Or ideologion. Okay, we're going to do a leader speech. Blackfire. Oh, thanks for the $5, Blackfire. I just wanted to donate a little something. Enjoy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bet I could smash that. All right. Apparently we're doing the speech to no one right now. The progress bar is going, but no one's here yet. Here we go. Supnado talked about the meaning of love. Okay. Discuss the history of guard bots. Discussed how to be jagged without being mindless. What does that even mean? Spoke about promises to the Southwestern. What? Discussed seeing guts during combat. Social skill went up. Mad tortoises. All tortoises have been driven insane. Fucking... Are you for real? Okay. Whatever. Tortoises are not that dangerous. At least we have everyone inside right now. Tsunado discussed how life is like cars. Spoke about seeing blood during combat. This is a crazy speech. Described avoiding barracudas. We'll stay out of the water. Work friend. Okay, here we go. It was an inspirational speech. We got 2 development points. Went from 7 to 9. That's pretty good. Particularly moved and are now inspired. So Davis Ranger just got a work frenzy for 8 days, so he will work much faster. Davis. So the thing he'd work at, I think work speed is just for like anything with a progress bar. So essentially he would do the plant work faster and the mining faster. I don't think it would improve his shooting. There's still a lot of value in that. Him working the gardens faster and him mining faster is pretty sweet. Maybe that tells me that this month we should mine some more if he's going to be really good at it. Okay, fucking mad tortoises. I should have left that pop-up open so I could easily find them. We're gonna have to do this. Oh, we're almost done our research, by the way. Okay, there's a tortoise right there. And there we go. Yeah, you can see the red outline. Perfect. Probably don't need the whole hit squad for this. It's not like tortoises are the most dangerous thing. Getting some shooting skill out of this, though. Guys, can you, just so it's a little safer. You can fire over someone's shoulder and have no risk of hitting them. If there's multiple layers of people, though, you're running a risk. Okay, there's a tortoise there and a tortoise there. I like how they still have their tiny little smile. It's so hard to see. I gotta get that mod working again. That lets me, that lets us zoom in farther. The camera mod. I think I turned it off when the new patch came out because it stopped working. There we go. Where's the last one? Right there. At least they're pretty close and they're not dangerous, you know? Come on, guys. Super zoom, yeah. There we go. Well, none of them got rabies. Usually when they go crazy like that, there's a 50% chance that when you kill one, it'll automatically be rotted to signify that it's not good to eat. But none of them did. We rolled a 50% 3 times. And go juice production. Hell yeah. Okay, machining immediately. And go juice. Do until we have 10. Unpause at 5. Who's the highest intellect? 9? 11 on Millie Girl now. I mean, technically switching these to 3 didn't do anything. because it's already the rightmost one and everything to the left is at the highest of 3, so... Or at the... Yeah, so... Not assigned to crafting, so you need to be assigned to crafting and research, I guess. Oh, is assigned to crafting, but also you need to be good at research, yeah. If I did that, that would work, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Okay, Millie Girl's gonna immediately make it. Tortoises can't get rabies? You mean in real life or in the game? In real life, I believe it. Because if an animal can't get rabies if its body temperature is too low. That's why possums can't have rabies. People think they can, because they're big possum racists. But no, possums cannot carry the rabies virus. Their body temperature is too low. Possums also only live for like 2 years. It's very sad. Possums are super cute, by the way. People think they're super scary because like they look like a giant horrible rat monster, but they're actually quite nice. I'm not telling you to go corner a possum. It'll probably bite you. But no, much like how raccoons are surprisingly nice animals, so are possums. Raccoons just look cuter. Oh no, I didn't know they only live 2 years. Yeah, it's like 1.5 years to 2 years is their lifespan. They live really short lives for a mammal. And they have a very low body temperature, which is why they can't carry the rabies virus. The rabies virus wouldn't be able to live in a possum. They're also not very hostile either. Like, no. Really, people are just scared of possums because they look like giant evil rat monsters and their eyes glow in the dark. But no, they're excellent natural pest control. Yes, they are. Yeah, no, possums, you want possums in your neighborhood. They look kind of scary, but they're great for the neighborhood. They also eat ticks. Yeah, they eat all kinds of little bugs and stuff. All right, Hand of Fate's butchering the tortoises. Nice. I think we get a little bit of lizard skin out of that. We do, and I mean a little bit. Only 16 from that one. How we doing on leathers? We still don't have enough of any in particular leather for a cape. We're just getting lots of little bits. Now, you can make patchwork leather out of lots of little bits, but it's a kind of a low-quality leather. A domestic possum would probably live considerably longer. Probably. You had no idea people even found them scary? They look cute to you? I mean, if you only see them at night, which is when they typically come out, then I can understand why people think they look scary. Any more art done yet? No? Okay. Dude, I think I'm just gonna bump right up to 20. Wary of possums because they have huge, scary teeth. See, that's why people are scared of them, right? They got these big teeth, and they look like they could really fuck you up. And people really, really think that possums can give you rabies. Like, that is a really common belief. I was told that growing up. Every time I've ever brought up that possums can't carry rabies, people are like, oh, I didn't know that. I heard that you stay away from them because they have rabies. They do not have rabies. You don't need to worry about that. Okay, we finally have Go Juice. Hand of Fate, have you had your Go Juice? You're high on Go Juice. Okay, Hand of Fate finally has had his Go... He is fucking motoring. Look at this guy go. sprinting to that lab to relax socially. He's relaxing so quickly right now. Yeah, Go Juice is like a combat stimulant. It can be pretty addictive, and the addiction can be pretty high maintenance. So it's not the funnest thing. I gotta start keeping the neuroamine in here, don't I? I think I do. You know what? This one will just be neuroamine. Had a lady bring her pet possum where I work through the drive-thru. It awesome? Yeah. I want some super relaxing, yeah. Glowing eyes in the dark is like a really common trait in mammals. Even day dwellers have it a little bit in the right conditions. Yeah, that is true. I mean, cats' eyes glow in the dark. I guess they don't glow in the dark. They reflect light. Like, if there's a small amount of light, they'll reflect it. See, Sabu is a difficult cat to see in the dark. Most cats, easy to see in the dark, you know, the eyes glow. Sabu, whenever he runs up to me, he squints his eyes so that they're barely open, and he wants a nose boop, which is where I press my nose to his nose. He's a very affectionate cat. And, yeah, he doesn't get that when he squints his eyes in the dark, it means you can't fucking see him. And then Rocky is just impossible to see in the dark in general because he's the exact same color as my floor. Like, literally. He's this kind of, like, brown-orange color, and it is the exact same color as the floor of the entirety of where I live. So if it's dark, he's invisible. Even though he's huge. He's a massive cat. He's a Maine Coon, which is a gigantic breed of cat. He's like a bear. He's like a giant bear cat. And yet you cannot see him at night because he's the same color as the floor. It doesn't help that I have very poor vision, but I wear my glasses. I see that Satan is still our prisoner. Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for like a slave trader to come by because his value is very high. I could sell him for a lot of money. What we need to get is, what is it, like micro something? Let me check. We need microelectronics, because that gets us the Autobahn. But more importantly, it gets us the comms console, which would let us trade with nearby ships. And that would really open up the, that would really open us up to more, English is a difficult language. It would open us up to more... trade opportunities. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna build a door in there, just for saving on travel time through here. By the way, we have a lot of wood now. Let's finally put a floor in. I've had this dirty-ass warehouse this whole time. Lose movement speed every time you walk through this high-traffic room. And it should be pretty quick to put the floor in here since the wood is all stored in here as well. Yes, sell Satan. Hey, hey, Soup Nana, can you strip him? Thank you. He's immediately just putting it all back on. Okay. Oh, another bulk goods trader. Okay, Hand of Fate. Start hauling this stuff out. Okay, we at least got his, like, jacket out. No, don't put it there. How the fuck do you spell neuroamine? I gotta... Where is it? Where is it? Neutroamine. Neutroamine. I've been saying it wrong for years. No one has ever corrected me, and I've said it wrong for years. That's amazing. There we go. Don't leave it there. They're so bad about leaving the doors open, I swear to God. I'm just happy it's December-y, because that means that it's not too hot in the jungle, so we don't need to worry about cooling the place off or stuff like that. Do you think he should rename the Saint for real? I don't think you can rename prisoners. Hey, more art done. Okay, hold on. Threatened with death if he refuses to obey. Trying to lower the will. This is still worth doing, even though his will's really high and we're probably selling him at some point anyway, because it's getting a social skill. Okay, opinion of lover, recreation field, somewhat impressive dining room. Okay, let's make the dining room more impressive. Oh, hey, they're inside. What are you? You're a high mate. Designed as companions and concubines with a unique ability to psychically bond with a mate. I forgot about these. High mates are empathetic, beautiful, cheerful, and talented in social matters. They're also inept at manual tasks, physically weak, and mentally incapable of violence. Yeah. Ooh, we could buy a pig and a sow. We don't have those yet. I want them, but we're gonna need some money, so what can we sell to you? You're selling human meat. That has me a little concerned. Oh, they're selling neuroamine. Sorry, neutroamine. Gotta get used to that. Fuck, that's expensive. I can't afford all that. I could sell you some drugs. Some hard drugs. It's not really worth much money, though. They're selling books. They're selling all kinds of shit I wish I could afford. Have a poor quality toque. I'm gonna have to start carrying spare clothing. Crafting spare clothing just so I have more to sell to them. Man, that's not much money. Yeah, we'd still be a little short buying the pig and the sow. I guess we really don't need it, do we? We could afford recreation book, a tree sewing book. Oh, yeah, I could just research that. Social skill book. I do want that. That's got some real value to it. Uranium slave collar. That seems even more cruel than the regular slave collar. It's made of uranium. Your screen name seems to be censoring some messages. Oh, your screen seems to be censoring some messages. Yeah, I'm sorry, I have no control over that. It's likely not censoring them. It's likely just fucking up, because I've had the Streamlabs built-in chat thing fuck up a lot. Now, I hate that I have to specify this every fucking time, because Streamlabs just calls their... Can you haul? We'll never do hauling. Did I have Millie Girl do that instead of Soup NATO? Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Well, her social skill's really good, too. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not using Streamlabs like the program, like the OBS alternative that sucks ass. I'm using Streamlabs like the website has a built-in chat thingy, and that's what I'm using. Okay, I actually want to move this to that corner, just to get it a little more out of the way. Hand to Fate, just do that real quick. Oh no, it's already reserved by someone, sure, whatever. It's probably YouTube doing the censoring. If you can see the message when you change your YouTube chat to live chat instead of the default, which is top chat, then it's YouTube doing the censoring. And it's possible that the on-screen chat is only reading top chat, not live chat. If so, I don't believe I have any control over that. Okay, we have a lot of marble built up right now. Let's put in some more flooring. Yeah, I'll just build through that. There we go. Because that's kind of a high traffic-ish area. Not the highest traffic. I have to say, I'm liking how this looks. Okay. We're just barely growing more than we're eating. But you see all the chat even though they're not showing in the video. Yeah. That's because I have it on live chat. Which you can do too, by the way. Oh yeah, okay, now that we have dyes, you think a diagonal path would be better? Can you even do diagonal pathing? Like, did they change it so that you can? Because you couldn't before. Yeah, it just drags like a box. Unless you mean, like, literally just, like, manually making a diagonal path. Which, yes, that is more efficient. Usually what I do, though, is I make the outline of, like, the direct path, and then I watch how they walk. And I see where they're cutting corners, and that's where I put the diagonals. Love watching you play this game. Thank you, thank you. It's a really good game. Like, it's so unique and fun. So if we start having a lot of extra stone, I'm going to start replacing some outer walls of some places. Oh, I have a little bit of plans there that doesn't need to be there. I'm going to replace some outer walls of places, make it a little safer in case of a fire. And then also I could start ripping up some of these floors and putting down tiles, like marble tiles, which look really pretty. It says they take a long time to lay, and they do. But they add a lot of beauty to a room. So it's worth it if you are doing a longer term project. And of course, not flammable. There we go. We got that floor put in pretty quick. He's going down to retro. Sorry, I want to see someone who's trying to go from here to here or here to here and just visually see what their path looks like. Look at on the side above the info for the buttons to change construction type. Look on the side of what? Like, here? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. That is new, isn't it? Oh my god, diagonal mode. That is genius. New lovers! Oh, well, he's got to join now, right? The policeman guy who we haven't named and has a long, hard-to-pronounce name is now dating Millie Girl. Well, they gotta share a bedroom now. Let's, Millie Girl, you're getting upgraded to a double bed. Big Game Boy, can you move that real quick? We gotta build a new bed. And move. Reserve. Okay, whatever. 3 colonists idle. Really? Okay. Build a copy right there. Incinerator, what do you do? Art. Basically just art and hunting. Okay, well... Hunt a fuckload of monkeys. Incinerator, I think you need a better weapon, and we're gonna give you the recurve bow. Gotta convert him fast before he converts her. I don't think he's gonna be able to convert her. You're right, we could arrest him and then convert him that way, but I don't think it's gonna go very well. Spaceship would make doing a way quest easier? Yeah, probably. But, like, I don't think we're at that level yet, and I'm still completely blind on how spaceships work, and I like it that way. I want to discover that naturally, you know? I've gone into this DLC intentionally blind. Yeah, I figured you'd be meditating, or relaxing socially in some way. Oh, they're still getting some studying in, that's awesome. Oh, the paper is being thrown down in sync. That's cool. Okay. Is it time I start growing some hay, finally? Arnold? I probably should. You know what else I should do is cut more wood because we're low again. That'll give them some work to do. Oh, here we go. This is done. Good quality. Millie Girl. And why am I allowed to have any two random people assigned to a bed? That's insane. And then this. Oh, his ideology forbids it. Okay, well, Millie Girl, you now have an entire... You now have an entire double bed to yourself. Until you can convert this dude. Which you're going to try and do right now. Oh, you actually, like, you took a big chunk of his certainty at that time. And he didn't resent it either. Finally, he's more open to the conversation. Cool. Man, I hate that that cooldown is so long. That is a brutal cooldown. I hate that you can't even do combat command if you've done a leader speech recently. That's so weird. Considering the combat command only has a 1-day cooldown. But no, everything is on cooldown after a leader speech. I get why it has a really long cooldown for the leader speech itself. Because you get development points out of it, and they don't want you to spam that. Oh, Davis Ranger put on that cool-looking jacket. Speaking of, hey Davis, can you strip him out of that other cool, high-quality clothing? Because I'm assuming this stuff is made of, Devil Strand, I think it's called? Oh no, it's just colored red. Okay, it's a wool jacket. Light leather t-shirt. Cloth pants. Oh, okay, he can wear that, I don't care. We can make our own red clothing, we just dye it. Right, something I was gonna say before. Your ideologian specifically allowing it. Fucking... See, the thing I was picking before, I was literally saying, I'm worried this will mean that anyone can be in bed with anyone. And they're like, no, 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 it won't be that way. And it turns out it is. Fucking hell. Alright, whatever. Yeah, we can... Busby put on the red top hat. That looks awesome. We can style stuff now. So if anybody in the chat has any requests for different colors for your stuff, or if you want different haircut or something for your character, you just let me know and we can get you at the styling station. Like, some of you got some weird color combos going here. Alexis's is decent, actually. The kind of faded navy blue on the faded leather, that looks cool. I also kind of like Incinerator's, like, dark green shirt. That's kind of cool looking. Not sure how I feel about Davis Ranger with, like, the kind of camel sandy color with the red on top of it, like a vibrant red. That's kind of a weird color combo. Big Game Boy with, like, the gray trench coat with a light blue under it. Not sure how I feel about that. I think it might be that there's nothing that perfectly works like vanilla. Oh, that's annoying. This is the closest. It's fine as long as you don't assign non-dating people to it. Oh, okay. Cool. Weird that there wouldn't be one that works like in vanilla at all. Where do I want to grow the hay? It definitely doesn't need to be in the good soil. Just don't never allow facial hair. Okay. Pose a question. I know you are relatively new to Gen 6, but have you done one in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire yet? I don't think so. You could redeem stuff to favorite color. Yeah, I could. I could change some of the stuff to favorite color. Like, hold on. Let's, Subnado, well, you're in the area. Body apparel. So her favorite color is this green. Her ideologian color is this kind of tealish blue. You know, the mint color. I do feel like maybe the mask should be the ideologian color. That makes sense. Ooh, I don't like that combo though. That's pretty ugly, I gotta say. Also, is her clothing tattered? It like physically looks tattered. FL Sapphire using only Pokemon weak to water. I mean, maybe I'll do it one day. I have no idea. I don't feel like I know enough about the game to go doing something yet. Maybe as the leader of the colony, she'll just entirely go the mint color. That'll work. And it's pretty quick to dye your clothing and stuff. Takes like, what, couple in-game hours? You also get a very, very, very small mood buff out of it. Yeah, wearing ideologian color +1. It's almost nothing, but it's something. Okay, what else? Alexis, what's your favorite color? Your favorite color is this really nice-looking purple. I don't know if you want all your clothing to be purple. It looks a little crazy. You look like the Joker having that kind of purple on purple, but you know what? If you just had the undershirt set to purple, that looks kind of cool. Alexis, what's your opinion on that? The pants as well, because if you at least 60%, you get a mood buff, and you can't see the pants in this game anyway. Pants have no graphics. But what do you think about having the button-down shirt being that kind of nice purple? And of course, it's not a big deal if you don't want that. It's a +1 mood buff. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, I did do a whole Let's Play of X and Y. That's true. Purple's your IRL favorite color. Purple shirt is great. Hell yeah. All right, we're giving you purple shirt and pants. Can't see the pants, but you can see the shirt. It'll look cool. Your current color combo looks good, but I think this will look better. It stands out more, you know? There you go. Now you've got that purple button-up shirt under the duster. And you're almost done some art. Cool. How many dyes do we have left? Not a ton. We could start coloring the floors and stuff. Although I think we need a lot more for that, don't we? Like if we paint the floor to gray. Yeah, it requires quite a bit. Okay. What are my colors, says Busby? I think there's a thing in here where I can like just click and see what your favorite color is. Your favorite color is blue. It's almost the same blue as the Cult of Mint color, actually. Just a little bit less teal, I guess. Forgot every color, or every character has a favorite color. Oh, that's also Hand of Fate's favorite color. Millie's favorite color is light mauve. Incinerator is a big fan of dark mauve. I like dark mauve. Dude guy whose name I can't pronounce is light green. Davis really likes light red. Well, that explains why he put on that red jacket. Teal and light blue are your favorite colors IRL? What a crazy coincidence. I'm adamant about graphics not mattering much, but you got RimWorld characters, concepts versus gameplay. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You got RimWorld character concepts versus gameplay. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that sentence, sorry. Seafoam green is nice too. Can be, yeah. I would, but I'm a bird. That is true, you are a bird. I don't think we should dye the bird. Wow, how have I been going for an hour 45 already? Wait, so it's almost 2. Ooh, shit, I should really get on doing some other stuff soon. Oh, quest available! Security for an aristocrat. Fleeing a troubled political situation. Need a free bedroom that satisfies the title requirement of Acolyte. And it would also send 2 mech clusters nearby, and it's a difficulty 3. Yeah, I would rather not die, and we're not prepared for that. I'm binning that. What a lovely ranch. Are there any goals for this run? Mostly exploring the new stuff that got added, and oh, look at that. He's 4 to 7 on hauling. Mostly exploring the new stuff in the new DLC, of which name I forget. The space stuff. But I've stayed completely blind on it. Which I'm very excited about, is when I start to explore that stuff. But we have a lot of research to do before we get to that point. Like, we're still on a simple research bench right now, of which I might not mind having more. In fact, I think I should up research priority on some people. Like, Millie, you're hunt, warden, maybe I lower your hunting priority. You are a good shot, though. And I do like, but we have so many people who can hunt. I got a lot of people who can hunt now. Does this guy have a gun? Yeah, good. But I want someone studying more often. And she is our best at studying. We got a few people who are pretty good at it, though. Odyssey, thank you. That's the name of the DLC. Fuck. Who has the least important stuff? Because the hauling and stuff is important. She's the only one who can't haul. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna bump up her research to level 2 so she's not doing wardening and stuff, because there's not much wardening to do. Other people can handle it right now. I would rather she spend more time in the lab getting her research done, because there's a lot of research in this game that needs doing. There, and she's in there studying with her boyfriend. That's perfect. They can both get us some research. And we need machining pretty bad, because machining is what's going to get us gunsmithing after. Animal disease plague. Retra! Oh god, Retra has the plague. Retra's probably gonna die. Retra, please go to the animal sleeping spot. You need to rest. You need to rest fucking immediately. You know what? He's actually naturally gaining immunity at like the same speed. Okay, he's sleeping. Is that gonna speed up his immunity? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, who's the best medic right now? Is it still Supnado? It's Supnado. Okay, Supnado. Immediately tend to him. If he's gaining immunity at the same speed that he's gaining the plague, then this is okay. We just tend to him so that the plague spreads slower. Here we go. There we go. He's definitely outpacing with immunity now. He'll probably be okay. Wait, damn, that's fast. I know, right? Like, holy shit. The immunity and the plague are moving really fast. I guess elephants must have a really good immune system. Elephant, did I get a bigger bed? Yes, you got a bigger bed. Also, we discovered your favorite color is light mauve. Which, you can dye your clothing to light mauve if you want to. Hey, Hannah Faye, I hate to wake you up in the middle of the night. Can you clean the barracks real quick? He just left trash all over. Thank you. It's a quick job for you, and, you know, I want his mood to stay good. Any more art done? Art! Poor quality, but still art. How do they feel about their dining room now? Very impressive rec room, somewhat impressive dining room. It's now very impressive. It says this is a barn. Oh, because I have animal sleeping spots in here. Fine, I'll get rid of them. It's a dining room. Fuck. I do need to make a barn, don't I? What if we had, like, toxic fallout happen? Then we'd really want a barn. Okay, very impressive dining room. That's a +5. Hell yeah. Minty style surroundings. Okay, so we don't need the art there as badly then. Now the rec room's only pretty, not beautiful. We can improve that. Maybe next art after that goes into the hospital. Actually, beauty's only neutral in the laboratory. We need more art in the lab soon. Still only pretty in here. Even though it's 50 beauty being added by the poor quality statue, which is still pretty good. How many doctors do we actually have? I think it's 2. Yeah, we only have 2 doctors. They're pretty talented, though. New lovers! Oh my god, everybody, left and right. Alexis flirted with Hand of Fate, joking about playing cards. Wow. Okay. Hand of Fate, Alexis. Who's got the better bedroom? Good quality, poor quality. Okay, I think we're taking Alexis's bedroom here. Man, everyone's dating now. This is great because it's gonna get us more free bedrooms. Yeah, move that. Incinerator's moving that. And we can build a new bed in here. Uninstall that one. Supnado, get working on that. Yeah, love is in the air. Maybe we'll start having kids soon. That's a fun mechanic that got added a while back. What? I didn't mean to move the bed. Fuck, I meant to hit the button for build copy. My bad. Here, move that back. There. Okay, now Supnado can work on that. What? Big Game Boy has nothing to do? Cut wood! Okay, maybe not that much wood. That was maybe excessive. How many colonists do you hope to have in the end? I mean, there's no end goal. The game kind of goes as long as you want it to go. Like, yeah, technically there's win conditions, but who the fuck ever does them? Okay, it was Alexis and, sorry, who was the other one? Hand of Faith, fuck, it's the other guy of the other religion, shit. Alright, well, Alexis, you just got a bigger bed until Hand of Fate's willing to sleep in a bed with someone that he's not married to. Fuck. Okay, let's clean this up a little. No, don't deconstruct that. Deconstruct this. Wait, I hope it's not deconstructing the power conduits. Okay, I think it isn't. Good. You can leave that bit of the wall. Here we go. It's not the best laid out room, as I'm sure you've noticed, but, like, it works. Okay. Critical. Weapons. Copy. Paste, 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 paste. Paste, paste. Clear. Critical. Armor. Copy. Paste, paste, paste. Probably only need that for weapons for now. I'm starting to slowly organize the room. Oh yeah, that is true. I do have to go soon. What is it? It's like 2? It's 2 in 1 minute. Ugh. I don't want it to be 2. Put art in there. We're getting that art done so fast. Man, it feels so good to finally have hauling jobs that get done day of. Okay, now the lab is pretty. That's awesome. Can you clean the lab while you're in there? Because Millie won't. Here we go. Look at this. We have, like, roads and stuff. We have more storage. It's getting organized as everyone's moving the weapons to the weapon shelves, so it's easier to see them. How useful is that? Like, I didn't even know we had a poor quality machine pistol. Probably not going to use it. It's not great, but, you know. Low quality... every male feels a wave of anxiety and anger. It's low quality, but it means every male's mood is worse. Oh, we have a spare revolver there. That's not a bad weapon. It's pretty basic, but it's reliable. Hey, we made the cape! Where did we put the cape, though? What's the hotkey for find again? I don't even know. Put it right there. Okay, Millie girl, you are forced to wear the light leather cape. And then we'll clean up your clothing a little, because wearing a bunch of discolored stuff, I mean, you're like the religious leader. I kind of feel like you should be dressed a little nicer. Oh, the cape goes on over your armor. That looks kind of cool. It's like a shoulder cape. Here we go. So this is what you look like without your helmet, by the way. I'm sure you forgot what your hair looks like, because you haven't been able to see it in so long. Apparel color. So your favorite color... I'll show on the cape, because as you can see, your favorite color is light mauve, which looks like this. Your ideologian color is this minty color. I think both of them look pretty cool. So it kind of works. You know, if we show your headgear here, this is what you look like, which is a little less dignified. We could deck you out in some pretty fucking crazy colors. Oh my god, that looks insane. You look like a crazy person in this. You look like a pack of nerds. I'm not gonna lie. A little tempted to roll with this insane color combo. You would get a very small mood buff. Just because you're wearing your favorite color and your ideology color. It looks great, excuse you. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Please dress me like crazy nerds. Okay, I think you're gonna have to do this, yeah. It's gonna use up 5 dyes, which is a lot, but, like, dyes are not that important. And if they try to convert Incinerator to her ideologian, yeah, it didn't really do shit. Okay, I want to expand the zone to up here and here. There we go. Is there any beauty to these? 1, same as grass, okay. I really feel like the dye should have more beauty to them. The plant looks pretty cool. Okay, Millie Girl's gonna have to spend literally hours dyeing all of her gear. It looks like Prism from Dispatch. I haven't played Dispatch. There we go. She'll get a mood buff out of this once she gets enough of it done. There we go, wearing favorite color. I just love this color. It's only a +1. It's really not that meaningful. Now, I believe if we were to dye her room, that would also make her quite happy. Oh, look at that. We actually need more studying. Or more desks to study at, I guess. Alright, Subnado, get building. Okay. Okay. I should wrap this up, shouldn't I? Let's, I'm just gonna leave the screen right here for an easy screenshot for the thumbnail. I'm so bad about, like, intentionally setting that up, you know? But this is something I could have centered on it where it looks pretty cool, you know? Millie girl in there with her new colored clothing. You can see the benches there, and like something is getting built, and we have this, and I should put some floor in here because it's really ugly. And there, and there. You know, there's intrigue, you know? If someone's seeing the thumbnail, it's like, ooh, there's new stuff this episode. It wasn't this decked out before, you know? So I think that's a good place to cap it for the stream. Here we go, overwrite that. Perfect. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Always appreciate it. It's always a fun time. I gotta get walking. I've walked 1,000 steps today, and really, some of that was just because I walked a little bit after midnight last night. So really, I've only walked like 500 steps. So I gotta get walking. I gotta get stretching. Gotta take care of my body. Gotta get some more food in me. I've got like a half a jar here of overnight oats that I haven't finished eating yet. And then I gotta get working like usual. And then maybe I'll watch the Royal Rumble on the Watch Wrestling websites, because I'm not paying Netflix for 1 month to watch one event. Until next time, have a nice day.